Bear with me for a moment. Okay, we are now officially live on Facebook and YouTube, our YouTube channel. We're going to wait another couple of minutes before we start for the few more people to join us today. And since we are starting a new week, is this our fourth? I think this is our fourth week already of sharing meditations together. I'm going to set up a different kind of practice today that is going to guide us through the next few weeks. That is going to involve meditations based on the Kabbalistic tree of life. So I'll explain that in a couple of minutes as more people join us. All right, we're going to give it one more minute. Okay. So like I was saying, we are going to we're going to begin a practice that is going to guide us through the next 7 weeks, almost, in this meditation practice that is based on the practice that guides us every year between the second night of Passover, sorry, and the holy day of Shavuot. There are 7 weeks between those two holy days, and those 7 weeks are mapped out in Kabbalah with practices that involve the 7 lower Sefirot of the Kabbalistic tree of life. There are 10 Sefirot in the Kabbalistic tree of life. We are looking at the 7 lower Sefirot, which are the Sefirot, if you look at the tree going down the tree into the roots of the tree, which looks at the process of manifestation. And so each week we'll have one of the Sefirot, one of the energy centers that we will use as our practice unfolds. And each time I will bring up what the energy of the week is. And then every day also, since there are 7 days, 7 weeks, every day also has a subcategory, a of energies from the Kabbalistic tree of life that are merged in the same day, from which we can draw the energy to meditate. It'll make more sense once we start the practice. This week, where we are now engaging, is the Sphira, the energy center of Chesed. The energy center of Chesed is the first Sephira of divine manifestation. This is the moment in the Kabbalistic tree of life where we see the first emergence of the divine as it begins to transform herself in this level of existence, as it transformed itself into the created world, universe. And that Sphira, the Sphira of Chesed, is the Sphira of divine manifestation as an unfathomable act of grace and love from God. The emergence of God from hiding is an act of unspeakable love. And this gift of love is beyond measure and without limit. So Chesed is the energy center we inhabit this week, which is an opening, an expression of transcendence, our yearning to transcend, but also our yearning to manifest and create through us the love and compassion of the divine into this world. And that's kind of a little bit of a polarity here, a little bit of the tension between our yearning to transcend and our yearning to also manifest in the world the chesed of the divine, the love and compassion, the loving kindness. Actually, the literal translation of the word chesed is loving kindness. So these are the energies that we seek to bring to our mind, to our hearts this week, and work from and act from, and obviously meditate from. Now, because there is a specific day today, I want to call out, before we enter into the specific day, we need to actually say the blessing for this day. And the blessing from this day will usher in the energies, the specific energy of today. And this is the blessing for counting the Omer. And you will find that, actually, you can find that on our website. So if you can't find it today, you can always go after this meditation and find it. It's a link to our Passover holiday page, and all the links are there, including the sheet that I'm going to use, the sheet that is about counting, well, you can't see it, but counting the Omer. So the blessing, and I'm going to say it slowly if you want to join me. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al sfirat haomer. Today is the day after the third day, but not yet the day before, but before the fifth day. I can't tell you which one it is until we call it out. Today is the fourth day of the Omer. Hayom Yom Revi'i Lesfirat HaOmer. Amen. So, the unique energy of this day within the heart space of Chesed, that is this week, is called Netzach. And Netzach is the energy within us that strives for transformation, that seeks to remake ourselves, remake the world, to render everything perfect. So I'm going to post on the chat room, and I'm going to work on that every day before we join together, the energy that we are working with and the mantra we are working with. We're probably going to have this mantra for the rest of the week, because it is a mantra that supports the opening of the heart. But here it is. I'm now posting it. We are in Netzach, today's Netzach in Chesed. And our focus will be, today we feel into the emotional body. Today we feel into the emotional body, the heart space of loving kindness, the flowing of unobstructed compassion toward ourselves and others, and ask it to illuminate for us a path forward in perfecting our world and transforming ourselves. And our mantra will be this week, Ha-Rachaman. I'm going to repost that because people who join after I have posted it may not have seen it. So if it's posted twice, everyone who's just joined the call can see it. So we begin where we always begin, centering and breathing, relaxing, releasing, letting ourselves completely relax, completely let go, being present to the moment as it is. Releasing the tension we might find in the belly, the tension we might find on our face. And this is the place we always return to. When we find ourselves agitated, when we find ourselves and our minds wandering, lost in thoughts, we come back to this, relaxing the body, releasing tension anywhere we find it, and watching the breath, and letting go into the moment evermore with each out breath. This is base camp. And join me for a threefold Shalom chant. Feeling into the emotional body, awakening in the heart space, breathing the Sephirah of Chesed, of loving kindness, letting the energies of the tree of life radiate throughout our being, shining energies of love and compassion through every cell. Letting that energy within our heart reverberate beyond ourselves and meet anyone and everyone we hold in our heart in this moment. And as we channel those energies of compassion, of loving kindness, we ask that they infuse our ability to create, think, dream of a better world, of a transformed world. That we might also be transformed ourselves into the beings we yearn to be. Ha-ra-cha-man, the compassionate one. May we be the embodiment of Ha-ra-cha-man, the compassionate one. So with every out breath, I invite you to open your heart to the word Ha-ra-cha-man. That it might help us center, keep our mind sharp and focused, breathing and relaxing. Ha-ra-cha-man. Harachaman, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Harachaman, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Harachaman, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Harachaman. And as we close this meditation together, I invite you to join me in a threefold Shalom chant. Take a breath for Shalom. Thank you, Modéani. Grateful for your presence on this continuing journey. I'm leaving the space open for a few more minutes. Happy to answer any questions you might have about the practice, about your specific meditation practice. But I also want to invite those of you who want to continue with their day to go on and do that. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Thank you. See you tomorrow.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Toda rabah.
Thanks. Hey, Olivier, I do have a question.
Please.
So one is a statement. You're messing with my head by changing Rami's tune.
I know, but that's works for me.
But it's messing with my head because I use this all the time. But I was already wondering, through the meditation of saying it versus the chanting, which I use with that word often.
Yes.
Does it matter?
Again, I mean, you know, a mantra is just a tool to help the mind stay focused. So if it's helping you being here and now in the present and aware of what's going on here and now in that moment, then it doesn't matter how long the mantra is.
Okay.
But if it is a distraction, then
Mm-hmm. Okay, thanks. It's like, no, he's messing with my head. I have very limited musical memory.
Right.
as it is. So I just turned your volume down.
Okay. Do what you need to do for yourself.
Have a good rest of the day.
You too.
Thank you for the journey.
Mhm.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Shalom.
Shalom.
Learned so much.
Thanks.
Have a good day.
It's not moving. Oh, you're pressing the link.
Oh, well.
Oh,
It's here.
it's still
No,
on.
it's still there.
Okay. If there's no more questions, I'm going to say goodbye and we'll see you tomorrow.